Tuesday night baseball from Denver, Colorado and Coors Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Now batting, Alan Cordoba. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for San Diego, second baseman, Alan Cordoba.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Galvis. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's gone 2 for 8. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. McMahon is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. The relay, but a heads-up play as 2 fielders were better than 1 that time.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Will Myers. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Tyson Ross is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Tyson Ross, a big drink of water. Big guy, about 6'7". Unorthodox kind of throwing delivery. Good slider, good sinking action on his fastball. You take a look at him. He doesn't have the greatest mechanics in the world, but I will say this. Sneaky fastball with late life. Good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And if he has command of that hard breaking ball, that hard slider, he could be awfully tough to hit.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Ross stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Oh, that's foul.
Ross is 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Cordova fields it cleanly, and there's one gone to start the night. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Trevor Story is looking to turn it around right now. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Desmond. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Heading for second is Desmond. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Arenado.
In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat, and that slider's almost in the dirt. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Desmond stands at third with one gone in the inning. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Caesar giving chase, but he won't get it. And now it jumps the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One out and a runner on second base. Missed with a slider. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's set, and the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Iannetta stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres nothing. Here's Chase Headley. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and 1 the count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Matt Caesar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Desmond has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, right fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now is A.J. Ellis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Left side. Arenado has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Rockies lead this one 2-0. Now in the box, Mike Tauchman. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Tyler Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And it's fouled away. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Here's a strike.
Full count. 3-2.
High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Dickerson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So here now's the pitcher, Tyson Ross, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. Misses up and in.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez on the run. He's got it 1 away. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Cordoba. First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 0-2. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez coming on, just foul. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air to center. Desmond has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ian Desmond. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
No strike.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder. Nolan Arenado waits on deck. And the 3-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ross is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair. The
windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Dickerson on his horse.
He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in, Carlos Gonzalez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 4-1. Gonzalez, commonly known as Cargo. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Story stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
First baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. McMahon, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Ready with the 0-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Dickerson racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2 left for Colorado, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Hosmer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Story is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Chase Headley.
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Into the box, Matt Caesar. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Desmond. And the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in once again, Chris Iannetta. First time up, he went down looking.
Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Caesar is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyler Anderson.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Anderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ross into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle, fielded by Galvis, and he'll throw against his body to first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're on top 2-0. Ready now, Alex Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Right fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Now here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 8, A.J. Ellis.
Now to the plate, A.J. Ellis. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, pitcher, Tyson Ross.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Tyson Ross. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up. And now a jump throw against his body. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're up 2-0. Alan Cordoba hits next, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now here it comes. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. One and one the count now. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. At third, Arenado. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Nope. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So with 2 out and the base is empty, it's Eric Hosmer now.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Here's Will Myers. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Hosmer rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's Chase Headley. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres 1. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. He doubled his last time through.
The shortstop, Trevor.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And he misses there. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. Even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, That's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Myers is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ross is ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. 1-1 to the Rockies first baseman.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Count remains 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Again, he sends it out of play. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Knee high, he barehands it. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Ready for another chance? Matt Caesar. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 0, Adam Ottavino. Now batting, right fielder, Alex.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Desmond going back on it. Still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Padres move in front now 3-2.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Chris Russin comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Chris Russin. The batter.
In now is A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, LeMahieu on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Tyson Ross.
Luis Torres will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Luis Torres.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Still only one out in the inning. Line to the right side. Gonzalez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Alan Cordova.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alan Cordova. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. The Padres lead it 3-2. Jordan Lyles gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jordan Lyles.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's 0 for 5.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Lyles, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Set to deal on 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Mike Tuchman. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch coming, here it is. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Pitcher number 52, Chris Russin.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Chris Russin. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Trevor Rosenthal takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Head-to-head with Trevor Rosenthal. He's only 1 for 10. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 to him now. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So striding in, Ian Desmond, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, and all 3 runners on the move here. Squeeze attempt, misses, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Trouble averted there thanks to fine work from the Padres bullpen. 8th inning coming up. Padres lead it 3-2. Mike Dunn has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Mike Dunn.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Freddie Galvis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is flared out towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's hitless in 6 tries. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Galvis at third. Hosmer is at second with nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Desmond sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Here's Chase Headley. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Matt Caesar. High and deep to right. Back goes Gonzalez, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Headley rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Tuchman on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Friars 7 and the Rockies 2. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for the Rockies.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Kirby Yates is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Popped him up. Ellis is there. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Chopped weakly to the left. There to take it is Headley on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
The 0-2 home.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Jake McGee enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Jose Perella will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Alan Cordoba hits next. Towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. McMahon is there, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're on top 7-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 50.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, Chris Iannetta. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, left fielder, Art Hoffman.
Digging in once again, Mike Tuchman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline. Hosmer has it, and a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Friars jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyson Ross takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line.